Yeah, live chat's back. Right, we're back. Right, we're finally here. Right, Knowlsy.
Yep.
Hi everyone. Apologies about the technical issues on that live stream about 10 minutes ago. Hi Ginger. Apologies about that. I don't know what happened. Internet went weird. YouTube went weird. We just had to shut everything down, restart again. I'm going to be 2 minutes while I just get hold of Knowlsy and I'm going to add him. Knowles is only going to be able to stick around for about 30 minutes because he's basically got work in morning. So I don't work weekends. So I'm going to be here for a bit. So me and you can have a chat, Ginger. Quite happy to do that. Right. Let's just add Knowlesy back. And then hopefully... Knowlsy!
No.
Right, you're back. Okay, Knowlsy is back. Yeah, so there was just a technical error. Don't quite know what happened, but we lost the internet and YouTube went weird and it was weird. But we're back now. So yeah, so Knowles is going to hang around for 30 minutes or so, and then he'll have to unfortunately disappear because sadly Knowlesy has work he has to go to.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. Unlike me, he works weekends. I don't, so I get my weekends off. But yeah, so we're back and we shall continue discussing whatever people want to talk about. I'm all for it. Obviously, don't want to be a downer, but any trolls, as I said, we'll block all trolls. They will be blocked if we have any. Again, like we did earlier. Wow, that was a fun 10 minutes. I don't quite know what happened there, but for some weird reason, everything just went haywire. So I believe before everything went haywire, we were discussing artwork. So Ginger, as you are an artist, I'm going to show you something. So what's wrapped up in this was something that I had commissioned a few years ago by Simon Lawrence, who is an artist who does a lot of work on the Transformers comics. So this really beautiful piece of artwork I had framed a few years ago. I'm a big fan of the Transformers Prime character RC, and Simon Lawrence artist commissioned, and this is what it looks like. So this really beautiful piece of artwork I had commissioned about 4 or 5 years ago by an artist for the Transformers comics. And I basically asked, can I have Prime RC with a dragon sitting on his shoulder? So this is what was drawn. And it is really beautiful, really nicely framed, and I really love this picture. The only reason this isn't up on the wall is because I don't have much space in here to put this up on the wall. Although I do fully intend to be putting it up on the wall somewhere at some point.
There's like 2 spaces on the other side of the plug and behind you.
Yeah, true. I might pop it up there and behind the monitor because there's plenty of room up there. Yeah, I'm terrible at wrapping stuff, mate.
I'm still here, Ginger. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere for at least another 20 minutes to half an hour. I'll let you all know once I'm deciding to. I've had enough and want to go. I've got to think it in. I'm trying to think of what else was in the chat now. There's quite a few things discussing.
A few things. And Ginger, I think you will appreciate this as an artist. Have a look at this. This is something that's pretty awesome. We have a bit of Tempest Shadow as a sea pony artwork, and I also have another one of Luna drinking a milkshake, which are quite good. I picked both those up at a pony convention I went to a few years ago. So that's just a little bit more artwork I've got stashed away.
I've no idea if I'm on camera or not. If I'm audio only, but I do. If I'm just audio only, but it's fine. But I have a little bit of artwork as well, Ginger. I've got a couple of posters. I've got a Tempest Shadow movie poster and a Rainbow Dash movie poster because she's the best pony, 20% cooler. Anywho, I also have like a pixelated 8-bit art print thing that's made with like little, I don't know, they're like little beads that have been melted together to make a Rainbow Dash. I also have another Rainbow Dash eating that's having a milkshake, which is similar to the Luna one that Sam has. I also have a small postcard art thing of, again, Rainbow Dash. Can you guess I like Rainbow Dash?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's. I have a bit more. I have some more artwork somewhere else that I just can't fit on the wall myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of one of those things, ain't it? Really. I mean, it's sort of a shame that I can't do this upstairs in my bedroom because there's some pony merch I'd love to show you all, but I can't because I only have a small amount in here. I mean, I think everybody will appreciate this nice little scootaloo I've got here, which I picked up from a convention. I do quite like this. Scootaloo. That's I do like Scoots. She's probably one of my favorite out there, the CMC. Scootaloo. And who I was thinking we've got sort of three people, so me, you, Ginger. Yeah, we had a fourth person who's just fourth. We've got 4 people, so we've got a mystery person sitting in the background.
I'll be popping up as a watcher because I'm watching the.
Right. So it's you. You're right. Okay, so it's adding you twice then. I think. No. Yeah, but no man. But yeah, one of the things that I love about the fan base in general is the artwork, the creativity, the animations, the fan fictions. If there's one thing MLP did, not only did it create an incredible fan-based community, it also gave amazing artists, animators, storytellers. It gave them the will to create, and I think if something gives people the will to create, then it's going to last. It's going to stand the test of time. It's one of the great things about any fan base. You know, as I said, I mean, you can probably see it behind me there. I've got a 3-piece RC Transformers bit of artwork behind me that I had done by Sam Palmer. Drew that for me a couple of years ago, and that's all 3 generations of the RC character from Transformers. In regards to the picture above of the Japanese lady, I don't know who that is or if she's from anything because I bought that from a Comic-Con almost 10 years ago, and there's a counterpart image up above me with the same character but wielding a katana. I don't know if she's a character from anything. I don't know the history of the person depicted because I've no idea. I just bought them because they look nice. Tekken, maybe it could be a Tekken character. As I said, I honestly have no idea, Ginger. I don't know where she's from. I mean, guessing that the other depiction of her that I'm looking at above the monitor, she's wielding a katana. That's the second picture. You can sort of get a view. So that's the same one behind me, but wielding a katana. So I've no idea if that could be a Tekken character, but I've no idea. I honestly don't know.
Yep.
So I mean, has MLP inspired you in an artist's way then, Ginger? I mean, did you pick up art because of MLP, or was it just something you always wanted to do? I mean, I could say that of one of my aspirations in life is I want to write a book. So you started drawing when you were 3. Wow, you've been drawing a while then, I imagine. Long time. Yeah, I think if you start out with anything creativity like drawing, it just becomes second nature. I mean, do you draw inspiration from MLP at all? Is that sort of? I mean, I imagine the animation style must be something that attracted you to the show. I mean, obviously with the characters, obviously, but I mean, was the animation style something you liked? Because I know a few people who were attracted to the show primarily because of the animation, and they themselves are animators and artists. So again, another reason why a show can attract adults. It doesn't have to be necessarily the stories. Sometimes it is just the animation or the characters or the music. There are many different things. It's sort of one of those good things. I mean, it has given. I mean, as I say, one of my aspirations is I do want to write a book. I technically have written a book. It's just been sitting in draft format for about probably 10 years now, and I really need to do something with it. That too, the characters in general are what really brought me to the franchise. Yeah, I can understand that, as we discussed in the previous stream before everything went haywire. The characters are definitely the attraction for a lot of people because they represent real characters. Can I ask you a personal question? Yeah, you can ask a personal question, Ginger. Honestly, we don't mind. We don't really mind what you want to ask us something directly. Feel free to ask us something. Honestly, you're more than welcome to ask. If it's about the hair, the barbers are all shut and have been for 3 months, or nearly 4 months. So, hopefully in a few weeks my hair will be neater and shorter. But yeah, ask away. Are you guys related? No, we're not related. Me and John Knowlsy, we're just friends. We've known each other for a long time, like 26 years. We met when we were probably 6 or 7, so we've known each other a long time, and we've got some more trolls who are now going to be removed really quickly. Bye bye, trolls. But yeah, we've just known me and John have known each other a long time, like 26 years. So we're not related, but a lot of people that back when we were kids used to think we were, because we kind of look similar, although John's a lot taller than I am, and but yeah, we're not related. We're not related. We're as I say, we just know each other from sort of school, and we just grew up together.
Yep.
Yeah, it is a long time. It's sort of weird because me and Knowlsy went for a bit of a walk a couple of days ago, just around where we live, and did a bit of reminiscing. And yeah, 26 years is a long time to know somebody. To quote, he's my brother from another mother. That's what he is. That's and I think in a lot of ways, if I didn't know Knowlsy, I would probably have not gone to half the conventions I've gone to, or met most of the people that I know, because I think in a way Knowlsy has been that person who was really, he's I don't know, he's just like my good friend. I've known him for a long time, and he's I don't really know what I could say about you, Knowlsy, but yeah, we've got a strong friendship. We really have. We've just known each other that long. I think if you best friend, yeah, he is my best friend. We've known each other a long time, like 26 years. We've known him, and we've been through thick and thin together. And yeah, we just get on really well.
I'll tell you, Ginger. Basically, I met this guy walking around in the playground at school, and I said hello, and I instantly regretted it, and I've never been able to shake him ever since. So, but anyways, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's You know, I'll admit we've had people in the past assume that we are more than friends, but we are just friends. You know, we're definitely nothing more than friends. Believe me, we're both as straight as you can get. Let's put it that way. not that I have anything against people's sexual preferences. Just want to say that I don't care if people are straight, gay, bisexual. It don't bother me. I've never been bothered by that kind of thing. People can be who they choose to be in life. But yeah, we have known each other a long time. We met when we were like 6 or 7. So yeah, we've literally grown up together. We thought we were cousins. Well, yeah. I mean, I imagine if you've watched any of the videos on Bronies UK, yeah, I can understand that, Ginger. I honestly can, because we do look similar. But no, we're not related in any way. We are purely just two mates who have known each other a long time, and we just like to do. We set up this YouTube channel because it was a. Oh no, it's fine. Honestly, welcome. If you're new, Ginger, welcome. Glad you joined us. But we've always had people, to be fair, assume we're related because we do look similar. But nah, we're just good friends who happen to like MLP. So we set this channel up because it allows us to share a franchise we like and talk about it and talk to other fans and discuss the franchise. And it gives us something to do. I mean, in all honesty, we never set this channel up to sort of become a 1 million subscriber hit. We just set it up just to talk about the franchise. So yeah, that's really it. We're just two friends talking about stuff we like. I mean, Knowlsy's a big Transformers fan. I mean, I'm a Transformers fan, but he's like far more of a Transformers fan than I am, and he does dedicate live streams on another channel to Transformers stuff. But yeah, this is sort of like our brainchild. So yeah. This is what happens when two best friends who've known each other for 2 decades decide to do a YouTube channel. This is what happens.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I say, I like quite a lot of different things as well. I like Transformers. I like anime. I like comic books. I like video games. Anything like that, and I do have another YouTube channel where I do go into that stuff a bit more. But yeah, I mean, this channel, like Sam said, was basically just a thought, like a
Let's
thought
hope so,
process.
Ginger. We get thousands of subscribers.
That was we kind of had like an idea of making a YouTube channel talking about ponies and everything, but we weren't quite sure. And then we just went for it and just made this Bronies UK, and then we've just been doing it. I don't know how long has the channel been up for now? Is it 3-4 years now?
I can find out pretty easy actually. One sec.
I think we must have started it probably when season 7, maybe season 7 was still airing, maybe around about then.
Let's have a look, because I can easily find out.
It's been a little bit since we started the channel, because obviously when we first started, we barely got any traction.
3 years.
Our videos just wasn't getting noticed, and all of a sudden, within the last
nearly
month,
4 years. Yeah, Ginger says, I think 4 years. Yeah, nearly 4 years. I think it'll be 4 years. I'd probably say 4 years. What do you think, Knowlsy? 4 years, June, July time, maybe?
I'm not sure. I can't quite remember what month it was that I started the channel, because it was me that started it, and then
let's have a look here. There's an easy way to find out. If we look at the first videos that were posted.
Hi everyone.
When was it posted? 22nd of February 2018.
So we're over 4 years then.
Yeah. Yeah, we're 4 years. Yeah, we're just over 4 years. So yeah, we've been going 4 years. Wow.
We're about 4 years and a month.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know it was that long. wow, we've actually done quite well then.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, the way things have gone with the channel over time, it's kind of like when we first started it, we kind of like we neglected it quite a lot. So
we did, yeah. I mean, we went through phases, didn't we, where we didn't upload anything for months, but I think because we were sort of finding our feet with the channel, and then in the last couple of months, we have really been uploading a lot more than normal, largely thanks to the G5 information.
Yeah.
And that helps. And I'll be honest and say that, there are videos I want to make about MLP that I've planned out and I've yet to upload because I haven't even done them yet. But I will promise myself I will get them done. But I think it's like anything, really. I think, if I'm being honest, I mean, I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm just saying this in the way I sort of view it. It's sort of one of the reasons why I wouldn't want to be a 200,000 subscriber YouTuber, because the YouTube channels that have got hundreds of thousands, even millions of subscribers, it's a full-time job, 7 days a week. They can upload 10 videos a day. They've got to keep the videos going. They've got to keep the advertisements going. They've got to keep their subscribers happy. They've got to keep the Patreons happy. They've got to keep their supporters happy. Every time they get somebody who wants to advertise a product, they've got to get the backing for that. They put a lot of work into the channels, and it's not something I think I could do, especially because at the moment I'm just not set up for it. Yeah, I still live at home with my parents, and I am aiming just to move out within the next 3 to 4 years once I've got that sort of sorted. But it's just a case of the time, and I don't think me as a person would enjoy it, because I would feel very restricted, because the idea of having to constantly be working on a channel, doing videos, coming up with new ways to attract interest, and my hat off to people that have done it. I mean, just as an example, I don't know if anybody's heard of the YouTube channel Star Wars Theory.
Yeah.
Well, he got 1 million subscribers in just over 18 months. So, that's an amazing achievement. He's fast approaching, I think, 3 million subscribers, and he's only been doing his channel for about 3.5, 4 years. So, he's done really well. But it's if you dedicate your time to it and you really know your stuff, or you make really good videos, you will get the subscribers and the attraction and the attention and the build-up. But with me and Knowlsy, I think we're happy just to post videos, talk about the show, and we're happy to talk to people on the live streams. And we are going to keep doing the live streams. It's become a regular thing, to be honest, because we've noticed, like yourself, Ginger, people enjoy it. People like to talk. People like to talk about the show, and it's good to talk. So I'm going to drop this on Knowlsy next weekend, mate. I think you should be the one sat here, not literally here in the shed, but I think you should be the one to do the actual video, and I'll just sit in the background on audio, because I've done all of the live streams so far, and I think you should do one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing one sometime. I mean,
channel's name is Bronies UK.
Sorry?
I know Ginger just asked what the channel name was. It's Bronies UK.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm up for doing another one, doing my own. I mean, I haven't done one yet, and I have been thinking about doing live streams myself, because obviously I know you've been doing them a lot. Because yeah, but yeah, why not? Yeah, definitely, why not? Let's make it a date.
You're all right, Ginger.
You what?
No, Ginger was just asking what the channel name was.
Okay.
No, that's all right. He's easy to do. Easy to do.
But yeah, I just wanted to kind of hit upon what you were saying about YouTube channels that have over hundreds of thousands of subs, if over 1 million or whatever. The thing is with a channel like ours, where obviously we're classed as a small-time YouTuber, so or a small-time channel, so I don't really see that as a negative thing being a small-time, because to be honest, I think channels that are smaller, I think you can connect with them more. You can kind of, if that person's personality is coming over as a genuine personality, then that's what I like in a YouTuber or a person that makes videos, is someone who's genuine.
Yeah.
Someone who comes over in a certain way. Like if they come over and it's all fabricated, scripted to the max, where it's like really this flamboyant style of editing that you see with a lot of these big time YouTubers, where it's kind of like comic booky. Like comic book shit.
Yeah,
I really can't get into anything.
The thing there, mate, is although I get what you're saying, I understand where you're coming from. With a lot of the really big YouTubers, the ones that have like 2, 3, 4, 5 million subscribers, they actually, because they're that high with subscribers and that high with all the advertising and stuff, they are making money, and they make enough money to hire professional people to help them with the videos. I mean, I know it's a bit off topic because this is, an MLP channel, but here I learned about, I did a little bit of digging into YouTube, right? And this will give you a bit of an insight into just how small the YouTube community is when it comes to million subscribers. So there's an estimated 37 million YouTube channels, okay? Now, that's everything from channels with just like one video to channels with 10,000 videos. Now, out of 37 million YouTube channels, there is only 22,000 YouTube channels that have 1 million subscribers or more. So if you think about that, there's only a small percentage of the YouTube community that are actually have 1 million plus subscribers and are making a lot of money. After that, it's estimated about 45 to 50% of the YouTube channels have 100,000 upwards. They are making money as well, but not as much as the 1 million plus subscribers. And then it's estimated something like 60% of YouTube channels are like ours and have only 100 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers, and obviously aren't making money because they don't have the traction. So yeah, if you sort of look at it, it's probably something like 5% of YouTube channels actually make any real money. The rest make a bit of money, and then the remaining large amount don't make any money.
Yeah.
So and it's just an interesting thing, to sort of mention. But like I said, this channel, at the moment, I think we've got like 91 subscribers. Though I will say that I think we've had like 10 or 11 subscribers in the last sort of 2 weeks since we started doing these live streams. So it's worth doing them because it's getting traction, Yeah. John Knowles Vlogs Ginger is Knowles' other channel. He just talks about all sorts of random stuff. I love the fact that you're spelling his name as Nosy. I like that, Nosy.
I am nosy.
He is nosy, yeah. But it's Knowlsy, as we call him. Knowlsy in Yorkshire. Knowlsy, what are you up to, Knowlsy? But yeah, that's his other channel. I do have a separate channel from this as well, but I don't really post on it that much, to be honest. I might post like once every 6 months or something. So I post more on this channel. I've probably posted like 4 or 5 videos in the last 2 weeks, so I'm more active on here than I am on my other one. You got a new subscriber, John. Ginger is going to sub to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ginger.
Well, I'm just having a look on the YouTube dashboard thing, and we've gone up 16 subscribers within the past 2 or 3 to a month.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty much like before we started doing the videos talking about Generation 5, I think that the first video that started all these videos since on the channel was the one I did, and I did a video talking about my thoughts on why we haven't had any information on the film yet. And at that point, we hadn't had any of the information whatsoever. And so that video started to get a bit of traction, started getting noticed, and I noticed we were getting subscribers. We had, I think, from me uploading that video, I think we went up about 3 or 4 subs. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet, that's fine. And then the video itself, I think it's had over 400 views, maybe more. And I was just kind of like, oh, interesting. So I think we're onto something here.
We are. Sorry to interrupt you there, mate, but we are. If we sort of go back, just real quickly, just to sort of briefly discuss Gen 5. So let's see. So yeah, if we start off like 2 months ago, so you did a video, I just say, about the Gen 5 film that had 432 views. Then after that, we started averaging about 100 views per video. Then the biggest video we've had so far, like viewership rise, is the video I did about a month ago where I was talking about the animation style and official information about the Gen 5. That's had over 1,000 views. You did a follow-up video to that that's had 136 views. You did a second video to that one, again, basically talking about more information. That's had 223 views. Then we had another Gen 5 video that I did literally a day or 2 after yours. That had 171 views. Then currently the second biggest video viewage we've got was 2 weeks ago, where I talked about the G5 film cast leak. That's had 624 views, and then we've sort of gone from there. So yeah, I would agree that the Gen 5 stuff has definitely started building traction for us.
Yeah, I think the first time we did a live stream, we had quite a lot of people come into the chat box.
Oh, we did. We had about 10 people, 10, 12 people. We had a lot of people,
we had a pretty good live stream for the first time going live, and we found out through that basically people were literally searching for MLP G5 information on YouTube, and because not many people were talking about G5 at the time of my first video talking about it, which was I think earlier this year, I think, or last year, I can't remember. But it was, well, at least about a good couple of months ago. And so before I started making videos, making G5 stuff, and then there was nothing at all. People couldn't find any information. It was like a dead zone about G5. And then obviously when we did that, our first live on the channel, it was actually kind of eye-opening of how many people discovered our channel.
Yeah, through searching Gen 5.
Who were literally trying to find information for themselves. They were literally trying to find information for themselves because there's nothing being spoken about whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, our little channel comes out the black, if you could call it that, come out the dark, and then we just kind of started. We've literally, I think we've got up about 20 subs in about a month.
Yeah, it is that. And Ginger says, I think it's because not many people were posting about the leaks much at the time. Yeah, it might well be that, Ginger. I mean, just to ask, are you familiar with the Brony YouTuber by the name of Dr. Wolf? I would highly recommend him. He's really good, really knows his stuff. I think, not to sort of brag, but in the sort of process of Gen 5 stuff, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think our channel might have been the first channel to post anything officially about Gen 5. And then I think Dr. Wolf was a close second. Although more people probably noticed Dr. Wolf. Yeah, you've heard of him, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Wolf 001, yeah. He is pretty big, actually, in the MLP world. He really is, especially his theories, where he talks about his theories about the show and the characters. Always enjoy watching those.
Yeah, he's good, Dr. Wolf. I mean, I've responded to a lot of videos about what he's been making in regards to G5, but it's kind of interesting is that I think Dr. Wolf edged us just a little bit with who started talking about G5 stuff, because I think there was a couple of videos of him kind of talking about possible leaked information and stuff that was rumored at the time.
Yeah,
just before.
Yeah. There was, wasn't there? He did I think he was the first person to talk about the bedspread, with the Gen 5 characters on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first video to appear on YouTube, to my knowledge, of G5. It was 2 or 3 days later that the official post happened, where you saw Sonny, and it actually talked about the film. So I think he was probably the first person to discuss it.
Yeah, because the video I did, obviously there was no information at that point except for like vague, like a plot description. That's all there really was. And when I did my video, it was basically just kind of like asking people, is it still happening? Has it been cancelled? Has it been shelved due to the COVID situation, the virus? Because a lot of projects, a lot of films were put on hold or cancelled because of it. And so I was just asking a question mostly in that video I did. And but we're talking about G5. I can really see there's a bit of a strength coming back. I think there's a bit of an interest starting to come back. I think, of a lot of fat people that are fans within the fandom. I think, which is only a good thing. Because literally there's still a big fan base that still love Thin, Generation 4.
Yeah.
And there's still an existing fan base there, and it's just trying to find that fan base, because when we first started the channel, we were just hitting trolls. We were just our videos were just getting ransacked, and we were getting really hurtful comments at the beginning. Or I was anyway.
Well, yeah, I know, unfortunately, because if you look at a lot of the earlier, as you say, John, if you look at the earlier videos, the amount of deleted comments. But yeah, as you could probably both agree, the problem with anything where an adult, especially an adult male, is talking about a TV show that is aimed at kids, whether it be My Little Pony, let's be honest, if it's My Little Pony, you will get stigma, you will get backlash, you will get trolls, you will get insults, because people will always judge you on that. And I don't know why, but it's just an annoyance. Ginger, when you guys first saw the leak of Gen 5 Sunny in her room, what were your reactions? To be fair, I was absolutely impressed with the animation style of her. And I'm going to say it right now, Sunny is my favourite Gen 5 character. I really like her design. I really like the look of the design. I like the animation style. Obviously, in that one picture, as I've discussed, there were so many references to Gen 4. It gives you a lot to go on, that one picture. So I was quite pleased with it. It just gave me something to talk about. Kickstarted the Gen 5 discussion, and in a lot of ways, it breathed new life into the fan base. But yeah, my reaction was I was very impressed with the animation style and the character. So yeah, Knowlsy, what were your reactions?
I think when I first saw Sunny in a room, I mean, I was kind of, at first I was a bit, but at first when I first saw it, I was a bit taken aback. I wasn't expecting it to look as it looked. I was kind of expecting it to be more, to look a little bit reminiscent to what we've already had. I was kind of expecting that a little bit. But then when I saw that for the first time, I was kind of like, it could be worse, I suppose. And then the more I looked at it, and the more information, and the more character stuff, like that was released since that, I was kind of like, you know what? I like the design of these characters. I like the design for Hitch. I love Izzy's design. I love Sunny. They all look really good, and kind of like that little flash GIF thing that they did with the MLP logo with the 3 characters in it. I was just kind of like, you know what? This does feel, it has the energy, and it does have the feel a little bit of what Gen 4 was like. You kind of got Izzy that kind of seems a little bit like Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
And then you kind of got Sunny that is a bit like Twilight. And then you've got Hitch that possibly could be a little bit like a mixture of Rainbow Dash and Applejack. He's a strong male, but he's probably got a little bit of what Rainbow Dash was known for, being a little bit smug. But no, it's just kind of, I really did, I'm kind of impressed with the designs of the new characters, and I'm interested with what it can look like. I'm just waiting to hopefully, because I know in one of your videos you mentioned about, it's like a Chad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think you mentioned about, when you mentioned about that possible cast leak that you did.
There's a lot of debate as to how accurate that is. Just on a side note, mate, about that video, do you remember probably a week before last in one of the streams we did, we were talking to someone called Silver Comet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, interestingly, Silver Comet actually commented on that video, and I'm assuming he's he, could be a she, but Silver Comet is from Argentina and basically speaks Spanish, and they did translate the video and basically gave me a translation of what was being said. It's sort of, let's just say there's a possibility the information is accurate, but we probably won't know for sure for another few months. It's sort of 50-50. We don't know for sure.
Right. Okay. No, because one of the things, I think one of the casting choices that you mentioned about voicing one of the characters, you mentioned, what was her name now? Just give me a second. I'm just trying to remember her name. Oh yeah, I've got it now. Haley Steinfeld, I think you mentioned about. Now, Haley Steinfeld, if that is true, Haley Steinfeld is going to be playing. I don't know if it's Izzy or if it's Sunny. I don't know. But if she's playing one of the main characters in the movie, that would actually be a very good move, because Haley Steinfeld, for those that might not know who she is, she started off as a Disney Channel actress or Nickelodeon actress. And then she started doing a lot of TV stuff through that. She's obviously a successful singer. She actually has a music career, and most of her songs are more pop related, but she's actually a very good singer. So she would fit, if there was a musical kind of essence to G5, she would be pretty good, because she'd be able to sing and also act her part.
Yes.
Which is kind of a good thing. And then obviously, she's in Bumblebee, along the Bumblebee film as the main character, and she's a really good actress, and she's done voice work. She was in Into the Spider-Verse. She played Gwen Stacy, and so yeah, basically, if that was true, that Haley Steinfeld is going to be voicing the character for the movie, I only hope she gets pulled over, or she continues with the series that continues it, because Netflix have the money. Netflix have the refunds, or have the money, whatever, to pay for these actors to continue on past the movie. But Haley Steinfeld, she's a massive up and coming, massive talent, really good at actress. She's just so good, and if she's voicing Sunny, I can only think that her personality, I think she'd work for her personality. But like I say, I mean, we have no concrete information.
No, we don't. As Ginger pointed out, she imagines it like Spider-Gwen from Spider-Verse, as she voiced her too, more energetic, less sassy. I mean, good point. I love Spider-Gwen. I'll be honest. Spider-Verse is a bloody good film, but Spider-Gwen, I really like her character. She's definitely up there in my portfolio of favourite female characters, alongside Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars, Clone Wars, Luna, obviously, MLP. And then who cannot forget one of the greatest female characters of all time, Ellen Ripley from Alien. But yeah, I do like Spider-Gwen. It's a really good character.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, it's going to be interesting because we're going to have to get some more information soon on who the cast are, because, like we said in the live stream that unfortunately is no longer here anymore. What we basically was saying about at the beginning was that about the casting and everything and the trailer, because obviously Ginger was talking about the trailer at the beginning, so just kind of bringing that back, obviously, because we've had to restart the stream, but kind of thinking about the trailer and the cast announcements, like I mentioned before, a lot of the acting, the acting, the voicing side of it, I would have assumed would have all been completed by now. So it's kind of like that probably would have all been done last year, probably at the beginning of production. So basically, it's kind of like, how much longer? Because with it hopefully being, the movie's hopefully going to get released hopefully in September.
Yeah.
So, but
I hope it's September, because if it's November, it's a long time to wait. Not so long for September.
So it is a long time to wait, but it's kind of like, it's kind of like, I'm wondering if they've hit a snag, because obviously with the virus going on at the moment, a lot of people have had to work from home.
Yeah.
Voice work.
I mean, don't forget. I mean, I know where you're coming from there, but don't forget, obviously. We probably will have a concrete release date once the trailer's released. So, but obviously we don't know 100% whether it's September or November yet.
But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping we'll hear more soon. I mean, it's kind of like, we're only in March, fast approaching April. So I assume we'll probably get somewhat of a teaser trailer, probably April to May. I don't know, because
good question from Ginger. Don't trailers just get released 6 months before the movie? I don't know. I mean, it's literally almost April. I mean, it's 1st of April this Thursday. So from April, May, June, July, August, September. It might be April, because that would be 6 months. So maybe. You know what? You've sparked my curiosity, Ginger. Let me just have a quick look at this. Let's have a look. Right, how far in advance did they release? The every time first. Yeah, you're actually spot on there. You're right. It's roughly 6 months, so we might be getting it any time in the next 3 to 4 weeks, then potentially. Yeah. So I would guess mid to late April, early May at the latest. It's going to be early May. So yeah, good guess, Ginger. You're actually spot on there. It is about 6 months. So yeah, we might have something there in about 4 weeks' time. So hopefully we'll be able to get a better idea of what we'll be looking at. No worries, Ginger. No worries at all. I love it when we have live streams like this. It's just nice to talk to people.
Yeah, it is. I'm just glad that it's come back because obviously it's kind of like there was a time where we were all under the impression that you had to be over 1,000 subs to go live, and now all of a sudden it's all back. It is good. I mean, like I say, it's a live open thing. Anyone that is obviously your target audience can come in and can come in and chat and talk about whatever. And it's a good way, especially when we're in a time like we're in at the moment, where everybody's struggling, everybody's heads all in a bit of a whirl because of what's going on, and obviously probably going through certain things in their lives, and it's just a good way to kind of cast your mind off for a little bit, just chill, like Ginger just said, just chilling.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, it's always nice to do that. It is very nice to do that. And I think you need these current times. You need something to sort of hang on to and to make you feel a bit more human. So yeah, it's definitely something I am happy to do, because it's it's just nice, And I'm hoping when everything smooths out and we get all the stuff back and conventions come back. We're definitely, we'll have to head off to PonyCon UK, mate. I know I've only been once. Lawrence has been once. You haven't been at all, but we need to go really and really put down some roots in the community properly.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. Hopefully next year things work out better. We can maybe try something out, but. Just letting you know, mate, I'm gonna have to come off now because they're coming up.
No worries, mate. If you need to get going, that is fine. Ginger says, Bally, since you guys live in the UK, I think we have the same time zone. We might do. Whereabouts are you based, Ginger? Are you UK as well, or are you somewhere else within the vast wide world? Anyway, Knowlsy, if you have to go. Well, fortunately, you have to go. But as I said, mate, if you set a stream up for next weekend, but you be in charge of that one, because I've done all the streams for the last sort of month, so I want you to do one, so it's a bit more fair.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'll stay on for a bit longer.
Yeah, no worries. It's been good to chat, and good to chat with you as well, Ginger. So see you all soon. I'll be probably on next weekend.
Take care of yourself, mate.
All right. See you later.
Bye-bye. All right, let me just quickly close that side of things, because that was what we were using to talk to. Okay, so I think it's just you and me now, Ginger. I've got a showing 4 people watching, but it only appears to be yourself who's talking in the chat. Yeah, it's just me and you, Ginger. Like I said, it shows 4 people watching. I mean, see you, John. Now 5 people. But yeah, just me and you for the moment. So if I may ask, Ginger, whereabouts are you based then? Are you UK based, or are you across the pond in our neighbourhood with Europe? They fell asleep. Oh, maybe they did. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Oh, you're in Germany, right? Yeah, there's not much of a time difference in Germany, is there? I think it's about an hour, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of us. So yeah, it's about 11:30 here. It's 12:30 over there for you. Germany, Switzerland. Yeah, so you're roughly an hour ahead of me. So not much really. Yeah, we've got as I said, we've got a few people who follow the channel. I know there's one person who goes by the name of Silver Comet, who was based in Argentina. Argentina, I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, it does actually interest me how many, quite a lot of the subscribers to this channel do seem to be overseas. I don't know how many are UK based, but there's a lot who are based over in Europe. And it is quite interesting what the fan base is like overseas. I mean, an interesting point to make is Russia. Surprisingly, Russia has a massive fan base for the MLP community. It's huge, and a lot of the like really top-notch artists and animators and like fan fiction writers, they're actually from Russia. So Russia seems to have a big bulk of us living there. It's just quite amazed me. But I think that's the whole point of good fan bases. They connect people globally. So how are things for you over in Germany, Ginger? Are things all right? Everything doing okay? Because things over here in the UK are pretty boring at the moment. Apart from all the protests that have been happening in Bristol, but that's Bristol. I don't know why they're just happening in Bristol and only in Bristol, but you know, just stuff that happens, I guess. So here's a question for you, Ginger. Just chilling on my couch. Yeah, things are doing fine, thanks. Oh, good to know. Good to know things are doing fine. As long as things are fine, that's good. So, Ginger, I have a question I'm curious about. Do you have any sort of like MLP pony merchandise? You know, do you have like a holy grail that you have, like, that's something you really wanted and you bought it and it's like the pride in your collection? So I'm always curious to know if people own anything specifically pony related. Slowly falling asleep. Well, no worries. So I'll probably keep this going for another half an hour anyway. Then I'll probably end it and call it a night. So yeah, we'll give it another 30 minutes. Knowlsy's back, but he's through typing. All right, Knowlsy. Thanks for coming back, mate. As I said, what I'll do for you, Knowlsy, I'll throw you up as an administrator again on this side, just in case, you know, I need any help dealing with any trolls or anything. I only have 2 figures I got from a Happy Meal recently. Well, at least you got something. I've got a few bits and pieces, me. You know, I've got some Build-A-Bear stuff. I've got a couple of custom stuff as well, like custom plushes. I've got 1 custom plush, and I have a couple of published fan fictions as well. If you've ever heard of a fan fiction called Past Sins, I have that. I have a physical copy of that. I have the legendary Fallout Equestria. I've got all that published books. I've got all of that. Yeah, if you ever want to get hold of any published MLP fan fiction, visit a website called Ministry of Image. They basically publish Brony fan fiction, and I've got some really good published fan fictions that I really have enjoyed reading. Yeah, Ministry of Image. Hang on, let me pop a link up for you. There you go. So if you have a look at that website, Ginger, you basically they publish fan fiction, pony fan fictions, and they are really good quality. I'll admit they're not cheap, like dollars to pounds type of thing. Depending on what you buy, whether it's a collector's one, a special editions one, a standard one, they can be a little bit pricey on postage, but I've bought a few over the years. The last one I bought was the Fallout Equestria collection set they did. That's the last one I bought. There's 2 more on there I do want to buy at some point, but it's sort of like my main collection theme with MLP is collecting all the published fan fictions. But yeah, that's my main thing. But yeah, I highly recommend them. They do a great job. A really great job. Yeah, I wrote. Well, I started writing a fanfic. I did post it on Film Fiction, on the Pony Film Fiction site, but I haven't actually logged in years, so I don't know, whether or not it's how it's doing. I mean, I've still got all of the chapters I wrote on my computer, and I really need to finish off writing it. But yeah, the problem with writing anything is trying to find the inspiration, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Your muse doesn't speak to you. It can be a problem. We can't. What's your account, Ginger? Because the problem is we can't. I can't actually get onto your account through your your user on here. Just do us a favor. Just pop it up in the chat for us, and we'll be able to access it and have a look on your account. As for fan fictions, 2 seconds. Right. Okay. So I actually found my fan fiction, or at least the sort of the 2 chapters that I actually did put up onto Film Fiction. I really need to get up and really sort of finish it one day. I really need to do that. Right. Anyway, so I'll post the link up for you. There you go, Ginger. So that's sort of like the fan fiction I started writing, which I only ever wrote 2 chapters for, and I basically need to really finish it because I've actually written quite a fair bit on my computer for it, but I've never posted any of it up. So I really need to do that. No worries. I'll admit what I sort of was writing about is a little bit sort of stereotypical. One of the common themes on like the fanfic sites for ponies is, people tend to write about humans going into Equestria and turning into a pony. Basically, that's basically what I wrote because it's sort of the mainstream thing. But I need to really sort of write something a bit less like that, really. But I need to really get on and start writing more of it. I might be following you, John, but to be 100% honest, I've no idea. I haven't logged into Film Fiction in almost 4 years. I really need to log in at some point and just sort it out. I can probably have a look, mate, but like I said, I need to log into mine, and I haven't logged in 4 years. But I promise I will try and log in at some point and really start knuckling down on my own fanfic. But if I can, I'll have a look and see what I can find, mate. I don't even know what my login details are. I haven't logged in that long. I'll probably have to sort something out. I mean, if I want to be honest, part of the problem with the film fiction site. Do you know Scribbler? Yes, I am very familiar with Scribbler's work. I've been following Scribbler for quite a few years. I love Scribbler's work. Very, very, very talented. Yeah, I do follow Scribbler a lot. But yes, I have followed Scribbler. There's John's off for a cup of tea. But yeah, it's again, Scribbler's another example of just really talented MLP Brony YouTubers that just do amazing stuff. And I really need to finish up because I know she did a horror vampire series, which I need to finish up because I think I've got like the last 3 chapters to listen to, then I finished it. Yeah, I get what you mean by that, Ginger, about the story. I'll be honest. The part of the reason why I stopped writing or posting on film fiction, I had a bit of a problem with trolls at the start. I had quite a few people sort of bad mouthing what I was writing. I did have plenty of people saying it's good, keep writing, I like it, encouraging me, which is great. But there was a point on the film fiction site where there was a bit of a problem with trolls. But yeah, I really need to kick it out because basically this external hard drive has got the fin fiction I wrote on it. And I've never posted it apart from the first 2 chapters. So I really need to get ahead and do that. I like to write myself. I've always been a keen writer. I'd love to get a book published one day. I think maybe I just need to start, focusing a bit more on that. No, it's like anything now, ain't it? Trying to stay positive on things and stay focused for the challenges of life. Motivation, yeah, motivation is key, Ginger. That is indeed true. But try and motivate yourself every day. I am trying to do that. I am trying to keep myself motivated every day for the moment. Just keep going. Find things to do. I mean, once I'm back at work, that'll be a bit easier. Just hopefully next year I'll get a full-time job. That's my main goal. Get a full-time job, get a deposit saved, get my own place. That's my 3 goals for the next sort of 3-4 years. I'm determined to do it. Sort of the problem though. I just want to say as well, Ginger, thank you very much for staying with us this evening. Thank you for talking to us and thank you for keeping us going. Do we have Discord? I have Discord. I'll admit I haven't logged into Discord in a while, but I do have a Discord account. I do. I've been meaning to sort of log back in and start it all again, but I do have a Discord account. Yes. I just haven't logged in probably 2 years, but I do have an account just on Discord. I really should probably log back in at some point and start using it again. I know there's some Brony-related groups on Discord, so I should probably really check them out. It's sort of a bad habit of mine. I tend to set accounts up with stuff and then 6 months later completely forget about them. I often get emails from things saying, it's been 6 months since you last logged in. And I'm like, What? Logged into what? Oh, yeah, I forgot I have an account with this place. But yeah, I do have a Discord account. I really should start using it more. Take it. Do you use Discord at all, Ginger? Yeah, a few months since I last logged in. You do? Oh, good to know. Good to know. What's your I don't know, what's your Discord account name? Because if I'll sort myself out on it, and I may as well add you to it, or I check. Or I don't even know how it works. It's been too long, but yeah, I'll have to sort myself out on it again. You know what? Sorry, while we're talking, rather than waste time, I'll download Discord again. I'll download it now, then I've got it, and then I'll sort out logging in tomorrow. Because I'll have to look for the. We'll have to look for the login details, but I shall download Discord now. Right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Ginger. I'll download Discord now, and then tomorrow morning I'll sort out logging back in, since I haven't logged in ages. Yeah. Oh, don't try and download it twice. Why are you downloading it twice? There we go. Come on. There we go. Right. Discord is now installing. Yeah, I don't mind, Ginger. Honestly, I am actually trying to lay down roots, so to speak, within the Brony fan base, because I feel like I need to. You know, I think it's just important to try and do that, because I've laid down roots in other fan bases in the past, so I need to sort of do that with this fan base, really. Right, that is sorted, so I will sort out a password and stuff for that later, or at least my one that I haven't used in ages. So, Ginger, out of interest, how? So, I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase this. Oh no, it's all right. I'm starting to get tired myself. I can't think straight. Bloody hell! I'll call it 15 minutes, and then I think I'll end it because I'm getting knackered myself. Need to go to bed. But 15 minutes, yeah, and we'll call it a night. And then, as I say, we'll be doing another one of these in a week, sometime at the weekend. So, if I may ask, Ginger, just out of interest, really, do you have any of your friends know you're a Brony, that you're into MLP? I mean, practically almost everybody I know knows that I'm into the show, and I've never had any problems. But it probably helps that 90% of the people that I know are kind of Bronies themselves or into other fan bases. So no one really judges. There's a few people I know that don't know, but largely because I'm not too sure on how they judge. Yeah, I'm always curious to know. Let's get rid of them. We don't need those. Bye-bye. Wow. You have drawn ponies too, huh? Well, that's good. Yeah, I imagine the show does tend to attract artists and artwork. I think it's just something about the simplicity of the art style. You drawn any specific characters? Have you drawn like original characters, like created your own characters? Yeah, keep changing characters over time, so probably not. I'll be honest. I'm not really an artist, to be honest with you, Ginger. I've given art a try. I've tried, but I've just never really had the I suppose the gift, if you will. I've never been particularly great at drawing. I just like to write. So as I said, I've written a bit of a fan fiction, but that's about it. But no, I've never tried to draw anything, unfortunately. No, you're all right. Ask away. Ask away. You know, questions are questions. They're always welcome. Right, just a heads up to you, Ginger and Knowlsy. 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll go on for another 10 minutes, and we'll call it a night because I'm knackered myself. I know Knowlsy, you've got work in the morning, haven't you? So yeah, we'll give it another 10 minutes, and we'll call it an evening. And as I said, we'll be doing another one next week. Practice. I was never great at drawing, but I'm a long ways off, but I'm getting there. Yeah, that's true, Knowlsy. Does practice makes perfect. What's your most favourite episode of MLP? Oh, I can answer that straight away. Lunar Eclipsed. I believe that's episode 4, season 2. Lunar Eclipsed. It's the first episode where Princess Luna's introduced, and that is my favourite episode. It's also the reason why I really sort of just fell in love with the character. But yeah, Lunar Eclipse is my favourite episode. The same question to you, Ginger. What is your favourite MLP episode? And Knowlsy, what's yours? The Halloween episode, yeah, that's a good episode. That's a good episode too. Yeah. Fluttershy manages to get them all quite impressively. I also like all the references they do in that episode to various horror franchises. The season 9 finale, yeah, I agree. That is a really good episode. I've watched it a few times. It's just, quite an emotional episode, really. The episode when Starlight and Trixie go on their little adventure in the caravan and things go wrong. Yeah, that's a funny episode. That's probably the episode that really sort of made me like Starlight as a character. Because you sort of really got to see her bloom as a character and develop. Yeah, there are many good episodes, Ginger. There are a lot of episodes that are really good. There's not many that I don't like. Yeah, that was a season 7 episode, yeah. As I say, it was sort of the episode that really gave Starlight a glimmer more of a character. I mean, she felt like more of a character by the end of that episode. Also, I can't remember the name of the episode, but it's the episode where Spike first meets Thorax. That's a really good one. Oh yeah, she gets rid of the map and stuff. Like, yeah, that's a good episode. Yeah, she magics the map away and trying to spend ages trying to find it. Yeah, that's a good one. Because Trixie does that weird spell where she literally bottles her emotions. It's quite good. I also like the episode where you meet Pinkie Pie's family, because it's just so interesting where you see Pinkie Pie's family being there. They are literally the opposite of Pinkie Pie. Like, you know, they're all grey, and Pinkie Pie's pink. It's sort of really bizarre. She's the opposite of her own family. She's a happy, bubbly, go-lucky pony, and her family are sort of like stoic, serious. Yeah, I like that episode as well. And I always felt a bit let down by that episode because they set so much up with that episode. They never followed through with it. Like, obviously, they've got that big like boulder, haven't they? That they call Holder's boulder, that big sort of boulder on the farm, which is clearly a giant dragon egg, and that never gets addressed. It's just a shame, you know. It's the only weakness of MLP. It just never really followed the flow. It set so much up, but never followed through with it. Yeah, Maud was the first. Yeah, season 2, I think. But yeah, Maud was the first one to be introduced, and it was basically showing how, you know, she was the opposite of Pinkie Pie in every way. But yeah, she was the first family member, and then later on they introduced the whole family. Yeah, they obviously, all the main 6 have their families introduced at some point. Even Applejack in that fantastic episode where you sort of see how her parents meet, which was very, very good. That is a fantastic episode. Really good episode. Yeah, it was very emotional. Probably the most emotional episode of MLP I'd ever seen. I had to watch that a few times just to really chew it over. Yeah, really beautiful. I like the fact that they never actually revealed what happened to Applejack's parents. I know there are theories, but I think it was sort of important that they left them as sort of an open-ended question. You think her mother was based from Taylor Swift? Maybe. I do know there are pony characters. There are pony characters that show up that are based off like famous celebrities. So yeah, quite possibly right there. I also liked how each of the parents represented like Apple Bloom and Applejack, like, and Big Macs. Obviously, the dad had Apple Bloom's colours and Big Mac's size, and the mother had Applejack's sort of design, but with a different sort of colour and name. Yeah, I think officially the writers said the MLP writers said they are dead, but they have no, obviously they never had any plans to physically show that happening. But yeah, but that episode though was very well done. Very well done. There was an alternative script for that episode. No, I didn't know that, Ginger. What's that about then? This alternative script? If you've heard about it, Oh, right, Dr. Wolf. I might have to check that out then, if it's a video then. I didn't actually realise there was an alternative script to it. Well, I'll have a look at that. That'll be worth something talking about next time. The alternative cut for that episode. Right. Okay. All right. So, right. I think I'm going to end this. It's going to end the live stream now. Well, I'm knackered myself. I just want to go to bed. And Knowlsy, you've got work anyway, and Ginger, you're on about sleepy times. But anyway, before we go, again, thank you, Ginger. It's been great to talk to you. Really had a good time talking to you. As I said, we'll be doing another live stream next weekend, but my good mate Knowlsy will be in charge of that one, so he'll be doing the camera, and I'll just be doing the background talking. But but thanks very much to Ginger. Thanks to Knowlsy. Thanks to everybody that's listened in and watched. It's been great. But thanks very much, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll hope to see you again next week on the next live stream. No problems. Thanks to you too. I haven't talked to anyone much lately. Yeah, understandable, Ginger. Very understandable with the current times. But take care of yourself, Ginger. Take care of yourself, Knowlsy, and everybody else watching. Thank you very much for this great conversation. And we will hopefully talk again next week on the next live stream. So, bye-bye from me. Thank you very much for watching. And bye, Ginger. Been fantastic to talk to you. And bye, Knowlsy. As always, great to talk to you. So, bye, everyone. Take care. See you all in the next live stream. Bye.